everyone and welcome to another video. Today's video I am filming my top 15 books of 2015, keeping in with the tradition for the past 2 years. I did a top 13 books of 2013. I also did a top 14 books of 2014. It's only natural that I do a top 15 books of 2015. The past year my reading goal was to read 100 books and I managed to read 130. So whistling down those books to 15 was a challenge, but I've managed to do it. So I'm going to just go through with you my top 15 books in no particular order. They're literally in order of what I picked them off the shelf because they are heavy. So starting off we have Snow Like Ashes by Sara. This is an epic fantasy about a girl who doesn't understand her true heritage, and when she does she's introduced to a world of magic and court intrigue. This novel follows a season, kingdoms based around the seasons and also based around rhythms. So you have the winter kingdom, the spring kingdom, the summer and the autumn kingdom, and it's just a fantastic fantasy read. I really enjoyed this one when I read it, and this is definitely deserving a spot in my top 15 of 2015. Next we have Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. This was inevitable and this was just honestly easily guessable that this would be one of my top 15 of 2015, as the love I have for Leigh Bardugo's other series, the Grisha trilogy. But I really enjoyed this one. This is a heist novel following some side characters from different backgrounds in the same universe as the Grisha trilogy, and it is an extremely awesome book following this group of kids or young adults trying to stop this drug which enhances Grisha's abilities and turns him into a bit of a crazy zombie-esque Grisha. So yeah, Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo was so enjoyable. Next I have Drowned by Esther Del Seno. This book was one of the most whimsical, magical, beautiful, lyrical books I've read this year. It is a Little Mermaid retelling with a twist. Esther has taken the original Han Andersen's tale and really made it her own. It was such a fantastic read, and if you like retellings and you like The Little Mermaid, then this is definitely a book for you. And keep an eye out because Esther has some new books coming out this year. Gabriel and Swallows. Next up I'm talking about The Awakened by Sara Elizabeth Santana. This is definitely deserving of one of the top 15 in 2015. This book was first published with Off Tones Publishing, and it follows a girl called Zoe, her dad and her annoying neighbour Ash running away from New York as it's been overtaken by intelligent zombies caused by a virus, and also the government are now bombing every single major city. So not only are these characters running away from this virus and the zombies, but also running away from being bombed by the government. Scary life to live in. If you like post-apocalyptic sci-fis, then definitely read The Awakened by Sara Elizabeth Santana. Another one of my favourites, which I think a lot of you, if you've been following my videos, would be able to guess, is The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johnson. This series has blown me away this year, and all I can think about is the third book, and I need it now. What a fantastic fantasy series. It's something you guys need to read. I'm completely obsessed with it. It is going to kind of blow your mind, and the cover, the American edition, my god, look how beautiful it is. Isn't that like the most beautiful book ever? Just check it out. Just check it out. Obviously I'm going into All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven is next. This book was such a breathtaking read, so unique. It really made me think about life and why it's worth living. The relationship between the two main characters is just absolutely incredible. I really think you should go and check this out. So yes, All the Bright Places, if you're fans of contemporary, you should check this out, although I feel like everyone has. If you haven't checked this out, then let me know down in the comments below. It'd be interesting to see how many of you haven't read it yet. Again, another obvious one, The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, a dystopian futuristic novel set in Boston in the future, and like it's amazing. It's got superpowers, it's got courtly intrigue, and it's about a girl who is a red blood, which means she shouldn't have powers, but she does have powers, but only the silver bloods have powers. So what's going on? Don't know, you're gonna have to read and find out. Next I'm talking about Untaken by J.E. Ancorn. This book is all about sci-fi alien invasion. It follows 3 characters, a girl, a boy and a very young boy, trying to escape and coming together from this alien invasion. But the odd thing is, the little boy is a bit weird. Read and find out. If you like aliens, if you like apocalyptic novels, then this is definitely something for you to check out. Moving on swiftly to one of my favourite fantasies of the year, The Novice by Turan Matharoo. This book is book 1 in the Summoner series, and I cannot wait for the second one, The Inquisitor, to come out this year. Maybe it will be on my top 16 2016. This book follows a boy who finds a book which he can summon demons from, and he kind of goes to a school, and it's a bit of a mixture between Hogwarts Hogwarts and Pokemon and The Lord of the Rings and all things nice, and I highly recommend you should go check this out. Also, let me just undress it. I'm just going to undress it for you. Let me just undress it for you. I'm just going to undress it. Go and get your copy. Next up, I'm going to be talking about The Fairy Guardian by Rachel Morgan. This is book 1 in the Creepy Hollow series. My god, this book has really played on me this year. I've read first 5 books in this series of 9, and it's such a fantastic series. I cannot wait to finish reading them in the next coming years. It's stayed with me for a while, so obviously it deserves a spot. This is about fairies who guardian the human race from mythical beasts, and some of the fairies have special powers due to these things called griffin abilities. Check this book out. It's so enjoyable. Next up, we're talking about Fire Girl by Matt Rouse. I read this middle grade novel a few months ago, and blimey, it was fantastic. It follows a little young witch whose mother gets abducted by an evil witch. She goes on a bit of a hunt with her field mouse who can talk, which is now her familiar, and goes and tries to save her mum and uses lots of magic and joins up with some witch hunters, and basically she has to lie about what she is, and all the secrets come unraveling, and it's so enjoyable. So go and check this out, and the cover is amazing. Next, I'm talking about another fantasy series called The Sons of Festina by Emmy. Now this is just like The Queen of Tealing for me. It was the perfect book to read to re-enhance my love for this series. What a fantastic series, following different characters on a bit of a quest to get the prince back. This is a world full of shape-shifting and magic and wizardry, sorcery, court intrigue, castles, and also war. So go and check out The Sons of Festina if you like a fantasy read. Bound by Duty by Stormy Smith, of course, is going to be on my list this year. An urban fantasy which I fell in love with and read the whole series this year. So honourable mention to this book. This book follows a girl called Amelia who knows what she is. She knows she's magical, she knows she's powerful, but she's always been told to keep it in. But suddenly, shapeshifters involved, mages are involved, and court intrigue, and we've got an evil queen, a not so evil prince, and a betrothed lover, and my god, this series is steamy. Go and check out Bound by Duty by Stormy Smith. The last 2 novels are The Secret Fire by C.J. Daughtry and Karina Rosenfeld, half set in Paris, half set in England, one from a perspective of a boy, one from a perspective of a girl, elemental control, magic, secret societies, and all that good stuff. Go and check out the Goodreads page. And last but not least, I cannot forget one of the first books I read in 2015, Talon by Julie Kagawa. I have now read Talon and Rogue, and this follows dragon shapeshifters in trying to live in modern day and trying to blend in with normal people, but you have the St. Georges who are trying to come and kill you because they're dragon hunters, but you don't want that, and you're constantly shapeshifting and flying around and falling in love with people who ride motorbikes and shouldn't be falling in love with. So yes, Talon by Julie Kagawa. If you like dragons, if you like shapeshifting, if you like romance, this is for you. Blimey, this is going to be a long video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below what your books are, what your favourites are from 2015. I can't wait to read the comments and see, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on my social medias and in another video. Bye bye!